Eat it like a tiger. Eat it like a tiger. Look at his little scrunchy nose. Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and today we are going to talk about the snacks that you can feed your cat if your cat eats a raw cat food diet. Before we get started, please click that subscribe button below because I do put out weekly videos about cat stuff, fitness, nutrition, recipes, and a whole lot more. So when it comes to snacks, I have 4 go-to things that I typically give puppy that maintain the integrity of his raw food eating and don't get him craving dry kibble so much. When it comes to giving your kitty snacks, it's important that you don't overdo it. And of course, avoid any of the typical store-bought cat snacks. The options I'm going to give you today, only one of which is something that I found that I do purchase, but the others are all things that you can make yourself at home or just give your cat as a treat from time to time. Without any further ado, cat snack option number 1. So if you want to make snacks out of the raw cat food recipe, you would just want to use half the amount of water and either fill a little silicone ice tray with the raw food, or you can just get a cookie sheet and roll them up into whatever teeny little size you want, maybe the size of dice or a little bit bigger. Roll it up, put it on the cookie sheet, and then put it in the freezer to set for at least 20 minutes. Then, once they're solid enough, you can take all of the little pieces, little snack raw food pieces, put them in a Tupperware and just put them in there and take them out and give them to your cat whenever you want to give your cat a treat. Another thing you can do is after they set the first time, you can kind of roll them in a little bit of catnip or some kind of cat food flavoring, which I'll link anything I talk about in the description below. Cat snack option number 2. This goes hand in hand with option number 1. The only difference is that you're going to dehydrate the snacks. So same exact thing, make your raw cat food recipe, but with half the amount of water. And then you can shape it into little patties on your dehydrator sheets, put it in and dehydrate it for about 12 hours or whatever settings your dehydrator suggests for jerky. If you don't have a dehydrator, you can still do this, but you just use your oven at a very, very, very low temperature. If you're a visual person like I am and you want to see a video of how to make this dehydrated raw cat food, just let me know in the comments below, because if enough people want to see it, then I can certainly make a video for you guys. Raw cat food option number 3. Raw chicken bone. Note: raw chicken bone. Never, ever, ever give your cat cooked chicken bone, because when it's raw, it's still soft, it's still chewable. As soon as you cook it, that's when it gets really splintery and hard and could possibly really, really hurt your cat. Now you can use chicken necks, the bone from the chicken thighs from when you make your food, and you can even freeze it and then make sure to completely thaw it out before giving it to your cat. Or you can just give it to your cat fresh as soon as you get it. It's just really important that if you do give your cat raw bone to snack on, make sure it's the right size, so not too large and not too small. Probably close to the size of your kitty's head. And it is so important, if you give your cat raw bone, that you supervise them the whole entire time. I also suggest avoiding giving your cat a raw bone to chew on if you know that they're really, really hungry, because then they're too excited and they are very known for trying to gulp down the bones. Needless to say, this is a huge choking hazard. I would also suggest giving your cat a bone in an outdoor area if possible, or on some kind of surface that isn't easily stainable, because it does get really bloody and goopy and can easily stain carpet or the tile grout, as I tell you from my own experience. It's also a good idea to remove any small broken pieces that you notice as your cat is snacking on the bone. And if you have multiple cats or pets in general, to separate them when you are giving one or multiple bones to snack on, because it can cause primal conflicts. Cat snack option number 4. So this option is a little bit of a cop-out. Why? Because I buy it. I found these snacks at this super healthy, organic pet nutrition store one time, and they were pretty pricey. But this is after puppies started eating a raw food diet and before I figured out the previous snack options that I just told you about. This snack is these things. They come in turkey nibs and chicken nibs and I think beef, but I actually get these off Amazon now. Not associated with them in any way. It's just something that I saw in the store and I liked because the only ingredients are turkey, honey, and sea salt. And in the chicken ones, the only ingredient is chicken and sea salt, I believe. The ingredients are super minimal, no grains, no preservatives. You do have to keep these refrigerated, so that's another way that you know that they are good. They have that high protein and they are moist. Sorry if you hate that word, a lot of people do. And the perfect snack size, I don't know if you could see that clearly, but it's the perfect little, basically kibble-sized snack. I've looked around a bunch and this is the only brand and the only snack I've found that aligns with a lot of things in the raw cat food diet. So this is definitely the priciest option in these snacks I've talked about today. But again, if you're not giving your cat a lot of snacks, which you shouldn't be, one of these bags should last a really long time. Side note, make sure that you hide your snacks well because our cats are pretty smart and I don't know how many times Puppy has seen the cabinet that I put this in and got it out on his own. And I just want to mention, freeze-dried livers are a really popular training snack for dogs, but also some people will give it to their cats. And that's something that you want to avoid doing because if your cat is eating a raw food diet, they already obtain the proper amount in that food. And too much liver consumption in cats can cause vitamin A toxicity, which can cause bone issues like deformities or growths or even cat osteoporosis. I hope that this video was helpful to you and now you know a few options you can give your fur babies at home for snacks when they are eating a raw cat food diet. Please make sure to click the thumbs up below to like this video because that helps me know the content that you like to see. Don't forget to check out the description below for information about anything I talked about today. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Ooh, real quick, grocery store tour guide, holistic fitness starter guide. This is full of a ton of things. It's great for kids. I think it's great for people going off to college. Of course, the holistic fitness starter guide, which is a breakdown of my approach when it comes to feeling your best, feeling your healthiest. It's on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. Okay, that's it.